One of the most profitable businesses that you can start is a one-person agency. As a solo operator, you get to keep 100% of the profits and you get to make all the decisions, and you don't have to rely on anyone else. This business model is perfect, especially if you don't want the pressure of hiring other people and paying their salaries. So in the next couple minutes, we're going to break down everything you need to know about running a one-person agency. We're going to talk about the different agency service offerings. We're going to talk about the different business models for a solo agency. I'm going to teach you how to balance all of the roles inside an agency. And then at the very end of this video, I'm going to show you how to get a massive advantage over all of the other agencies, especially the large agencies. So here's a list of the different services that you can offer as a one-person agency. Now, the most common is probably web design, web development, anything to do with a website. These are really easy services to provide remotely, and they provide a lot of value to your clients. You can also offer any type of marketing service. So SEO, Google Ads, social media ads, reputation management, anything that's going to drive leads and new business for your clients. Now, you can also create any sort of organic content or video content. You can help with creation, you can help with writing, you can help with planning, editing, anything like that, managing accounts. Creating content is so important right now, and businesses need help with that. And so if you can be an expert in that field, it's going to be pretty easy to find people that need your services. Now, a few other ideas is you can offer business consulting, so anything that will help improve a business, sales training, hiring, anything in that realm, anything that provides financial benefit to your clients is going to be a great service to offer as a solo agency. All right, so now let's talk about the business models of a one-person agency. Now, there are really just two models that you need to know about, and in order to understand these models, we first need to understand the roles of an agency, and these can be broken down into just three parts. First, there is the technician who does all of the work and fulfillment. The second role is the manager. So this is the person that manages the work and communicates with the clients. And third is the CEO. This is the person that's in charge of big picture decisions and all things growth, marketing, and sales. So now that we understand the roles of an agency, let's talk about the two business models that you can go with. The first is just your true solo agency where you do everything. You are the technician, you're the manager, and you're the CEO. And so you are having to balance and juggle all of these different roles. And while that might be difficult, it can work really well for some people, especially if you're the type of person that likes variation in your work. Some days you wake up and you feel like marketing or having sales calls. Other days you just want to sit alone in your office and design or work on fulfillment. So this first model can definitely work. You just have to make sure that you manage your time properly and that none of these roles get forgotten. Oftentimes I will fall into focusing too much on like CEO and big picture tasks, and I'll fall behind on development, or maybe I won't communicate with my clients well enough. And so make sure that you are fulfilling all three of those roles to your maximum ability. So now let's talk about this second model. This is the model that I would recommend to you because it takes so much of the work and stress off of your plate, and you still don't have to hire full-time employees and pay them benefits and worry about paying their bills. So in this model, you are acting as CEO. You're going to focus on sales and growth and big picture decisions. And also you will sometimes act as a manager, just keeping in contact with your clients, and you're going to do a little bit of managing people. But in this scenario, you're going to be hiring contractors or 1099s on a per project basis, and you're going to be outsourcing to them so they can fulfill the work that you don't like to do, or maybe the work that you're not as effective at. Now again, this might seem intimidating because at the start we talked about not wanting to manage or deal with people, but working with contractors is pretty easy, especially if you have a set process for the services that you're offering. So let's just say, for example, we design and develop websites for our clients. If I have a full process, a full system of how this is done, I can literally take that doc, I can pass it off to a contractor and say, I would like this done in 2 weeks. And with a little bit of follow-up, you're going to be able to have that person do all of the work, pass it back to you. Of course, you're going to pay them, but this takes so much off your plate that you're going to be able to take on more clients and have to work less. So in my agency, I do have a couple full-time people, but at any given time, I have 5 different contractors that I'm constantly working with. And it's really nice to build those connections and find the people that you like to work with the most. All right, so now for the most important part of this video. Now I want to talk to you about how you can give your small one-person agency an advantage over all the other agencies and freelancers out there. Now, the first one might seem obvious, but it just works, and that is specializing or niching down. If you are practicing as a generalist, you're going to be competing with every single other generalist in the entire world. But if you specialize and niche down by several layers, you're going to get to the point where you're the only option. And when this becomes the scenario, you can charge as much as you want, and people are going to feel like they have to work with you. And they're going to want to work with you because they see you as the expert for their situation. The second thing is building partnerships with complementary businesses. If you learn how to do this well, this would be the only source of marketing you would ever need. So an example of this is, let's just say I offer SEO or some sort of marketing service. What I'm going to want to do is reach out to all of the web designers that I can possibly reach. And I want to make a deal with them that when they finish designing and developing a website, that they will make it part of their process to recommend my marketing services. And in return, I'll give them some sort of kickback. Now, those developers are going to be crazy not to want to partner with you because they're going to make extra money without any extra work, and it's going to be a win-win for both parties. The next thing is brand yourself. When you run a one-person agency, really what you're doing is selling yourself rather than an agency. And so your face should be all over everything. And when you're creating content, you should be showing people your personality and helping people get to know you and feel comfortable with you, because oftentimes they're going to hire your agency because of you, not because of some special offer, not because of some special pricing, but because they like you and they feel comfortable working with you. So make sure you brand yourself across all platforms and make your face recognizable. Making your agency personal like this is going to make it far easier to find and close new clients. The next thing is create a proven lead system. And then once you do find that lead system, don't share it with anybody. If you can find a proven and consistent way to find clients, you can make as much money as you want. Now, chances are you're probably not going to find the secret lead strategy here on YouTube, because most things here on YouTube have probably already been done by thousands of other people. But what you can do is experiment, try different things, try new ways to reach people. I still believe that there are endless incredible strategies that have yet to be discovered, and some of them might be as simple as just some cold email that you draft up and find out that it converts like crazy. And the final thing you can do to give yourself an advantage is be the most expensive option. If you're having difficulty establishing yourself as an expert, one of the quickest ways that you can help other people perceive you as an expert is being way more expensive than everybody else. Now, that might seem counterintuitive, but when people see you as the most expensive, they're either going to be totally scared off or they're going to want to work with you and only you. The nice part about being the most expensive is you have to work with less clients and you'll make more money. So rather than selling websites at $1,000 a piece to 100 people, you can sell websites for $50,000 to just 3 people. And because of the way you've positioned and priced your services, those clients are going to respect you and your ideas far more than those clients paying $1,000. Now, some final warnings for solo agency owners. Number 1, do not sell your time. As a solo agency, you have way less time than the larger agencies. No matter how much you work, even if you work around the clock, you will never be able to put in as much time as the larger agencies. So instead, what you should be doing is selling a product, a result, or an experience. This is something that makes you unique and that other agencies just can't replicate, because your agency is unique because it's you. So if you consider yourself a solo agency, comment the word solo down below. And if you don't, you can still comment down below. Now, finally, I want to thank you for watching this video and the other videos on my channel. Your support and your likes and your comments really mean a lot, and it motivates me to continue to make content just like this. So thank you, have a great day, and we'll catch you in the next video.